Now to a lovely story on the Football Show, which really shows the power of football being used as a force for good. Joining us live to explain what this is all about and what they're doing is the Gillingham director and the club's former chairman, Paul Scally, joins us alongside esteemed company as well. Colonel Austin, you can see there's a heart surgeon, and Professor John Simpson as well, a paediatric cardiologist. The best looking lineup you've ever put out, Paul. So please tell us about this.
Thank you, Rob.
Please tell us about this amazing charity mission that you're involved in here.
So, Rob, this came about around 22 years ago. Unfortunately, my son Elliot died from, a heart-related problem when he was very young. And I met these guys in what was then London Bridge Hospital. And they'd already been doing a sort of a form of a charity, but we decided to form Take Heart Mercy Mission. Money we raised from the Elliot Scally Trust went for equipment that went out to Sri Lanka to fit out one of the operating theatres. And for the last 22 years now, we've been taking out a team of about 16 to 20 medics every year. And we perform 21 surgeries, heart surgeries on critically sick children over a 7-day period. So, you know, they say choose your friends carefully, and Connell, the heart surgeon, is a good friend of mine, and in fact saved my life really, because I actually had heart surgery with him 7 or 8 years ago. So, it's a charity I'm really proud to be associated with. The funds that we have raised to go on these trips have been predominantly raised by Gillingham's football club fans, supporters, sponsors, donors. People like Macron have helped us tremendously this year. And so, it's a real good example of how football can come together and fund a cause that genuinely does go and save lives in a different country for children who are very disadvantaged and not in such a good place as people in England are. So, very, very good charity.
Yeah, and as we can see, you and the team, it's not just you three, there's all that team behind you as well who are vital for this. You're at Gatwick Airport, you're about to literally head out to Sri Lanka now. A 5-year absence, I understand, to this because of things that have gone on. How important will this trip be then?
It's a fabulous trip. It's a great experience for the whole team of doctors, nurses and technicians here from the Evelina Children's Hospital in London. We've been doing this for 22 years and we've operated on 255 babies over the past 22 years. We have had a hiatus since 2018 because in 2019 there was the atrocity, the Easter Sunday bomb that killed 300 people in Sri Lanka, and thereafter we hadn't been able to go, and then COVID slowed us up as well. So we had money in the bank and we had to make sure that we honoured the people that raised that money for us. So we're delighted to say that we're able to set forth in the 2024 the Take Heart Mercy Mission to Sri Lanka. And we operate in a lovely town called Karapatia. The hospital's Karapatia in Galle, and it's a privilege to be able to go out and operate in so many babies.
Yeah, and Paul was describing that schedule, 21 operations in 7 days. That seems quite a schedule to me. And the wonderful thing I understand as well is you're about to be reunited with one of those patients who had treatments thanks to the Take Heart Mercy mission. How special will that be?
Well, that's really great. We offered, when we've done surgery, we offer to clearly see the patients before and after surgery. So all the patients we've operated on get a chance to come back for review. And one of our patients is coming back 22 years after surgery this time, but we've seen literally hundreds. In fact, we're now into the thousands of patients that we've seen. And we always offer to follow them up, and the local team help us to track patients down, make sure they can come back for review, and they were keeping an eye on them after the operations.
And it puts a whole load of things into some perspective, doesn't it? That wonderful work you're doing. Thank you, all of you, for joining us, and I hope you have a very successful trip. Thank you.
Well, we're back here again in Karapatia, Galle, to do our Take Heart Mercy mission again. This is an opportunity for team building, not only the team that we bring from London, but the team that was here exists in Sri Lanka.
Hi, I'm John Simpson. I'm a paediatric cardiologist on the Take Heart mission. We love coming out to Sri Lanka, meeting a great team here from the local teams here, and really trying to do our best for the children with congenital heart disease in Sri Lanka to see if we can make some small difference to them and to their families.
My name's Dr. Rachel Carnell. I'm a consultant paediatric cardiologist. I believe that every child should have the right to be whoever they want to be and get free healthcare, and doesn't matter what country you're in. Some of these kids we're treating could be the next Prime Minister, next President. They need to have a good start to life, and that's why I love coming on trips like this.
Fantastic privilege to be able to spend some time and work in an amazing country, amazing people. They're so friendly, so welcoming, and they're so grateful, and we're grateful. I'm grateful to have the opportunity to come and share some of my knowledge and some of our experience, teach some of the local medics and working with the local team of nurses. It's really been a fantastic privilege.
Many children who have serious life-threatening heart conditions, and sadly many of them will die if they don't get their treatment. So really, it was a no-brainer when I was asked if I could be part of this charity, to be able to use some of my skills and knowledge to help those in need and really to transform their lives.
Working in a difficult environment where the resources are limited can be quite challenging, but when I think of the outcome that we're living, how life-changing it is for the children here in Sri Lanka, it's an amazing feeling.
I've enjoyed meeting the locals and hopefully encouraging them to develop their skills and passing on what I know, and just enforcing what they know. But they've been really good. It's been all very, very positive.
The reason I've come on this trip this year is I've been part of the trip from the very beginning, and when the chance to come back again came, there was no way I was going to say no and not come. The best part of the last 7 days have been working with the team in Sri Lanka again. Many of the nurses who I've worked with the last few years, they're a great team, and it's great to be back working with them.
The last 7 days, yes, it's been knackering. It's been very tiring at times, but it's fantastic to see all the children having life-changing surgeries, and for many children, they wouldn't otherwise have the opportunities. I've been coming with Take Heart for quite a few years now, and I always look forward to the opportunity to come, and I hope we can come back next year.
We've all brought different skills to the trip, and we've all worked seamlessly together. It's been great as well being able to impart some knowledge and give the local team confidence to carry on the work when we're not here.
The week's been amazing, and I think the best bit for me is seeing lots of the children do really well and what that means to their families, and working really closely with the Sri Lankan nursing team on ICU, who've been fantastic. Made good friends with some of those. It's been brilliant.
I love travel, love people, love my job, so it's an absolutely great opportunity to combine the whole lot and to work in such a brilliant team.
The teamwork is amazing. We're all working in the same direction, which has made things so enjoyable and so easy.
The last 7 days have definitely been a humbling experience, but I also had such a great time and made great friends with the team here who are so good at working with the resources they have, and I think it's just amazing what they can do.
Since we got the news that a team from Evelina London is coming to Sri Lanka to operate on sick kids, we were really excited. So this team comprised of world-recognized cardiologists, surgeons, as well as the ICU consultants, nurses and other supporting staff.
This is the fourth time that I've taken part in this trip. I find the work really rewarding. I enjoy working with the local team. I'm just completely in awe of the humbling resilience of the patients and their families.
Working the last few days with Take Heart was a great experience, personally for myself and the rest of my team. It helped us to share a lot of experience with them, and professionally we could, as a surgeon I could catch a lot of things to improve my practice from Cornell and the rest of them. It not only helps the patients that we operate, but for the team to improve ourselves and to continue that care all through in Sri Lanka. That was a great help.
It's been a really good for learning and for enjoying, and seeing also the local team has been also really good.
The best part about all of this is the lovely people in Sri Lanka, the countryside, and the way that this team bonds and does such a great job. And all the local people, whether they've had assistance or not, are always so very appreciative. And it's wonderful. And just to think you're part of a team, even non-medical, that's doing such great work and giving children mainly a chance at a much better life, makes you feel wonderful.
The best part of these trips is always towards the end, when you go around the wards, you see all those lovely smiling faces looking up at you, knowing that you've done something that will change their lives for good.
At Jetwing Hotels, supporting heart patients is our way of showing just how much we value life and well-being. By partnering with this charity, Take Heart, we are proud to help create healthier futures and stronger community for everyone.
What I've witnessed in the last week has been quite extraordinary, as the surgeons and medics and nurses battle to save children's lives out here. And it's a real honour to be here. I'm very privileged and I've enjoyed my week immensely.
A great experience in this trip. We've operated 17 patients and we've had surgeons coming from Colombo to assist me during the operations. It's been one of the best trips yet. Half of the team are new, and it's a fantastic experience for the team to come and work in Sri Lanka, and we're looking forward to coming back next year.